Now, this might be hard for some of you guys to hear. I know we're all marketers in the room, but nobody cares about your blog. Nobody cares about your website. Nobody cares about your webinar. And I'm not trying to say that they're probably all like amazing pieces of content, but people care about their own problems and what they're trying to solve. And so when you are building these assets, really try and think like, what are my audience problems? What do they care about? This example from Udemy I thought was super well done. It was like they read my mind. Like we had been talking at NAC about whether we put our pricing on our website or if we don't, and boom, like here's an amazing piece of content about what you should do there. So this is what I like to call my CHEETAH framework. Like I said, email is all about testing, and to test you have to be able to iterate quickly, so hence the CHEETAH. So here, these are going to be the 7 email tips that we're going to go through that I promise if you take these back, you implement them into your emails, you're going to get better results. So the first one, I was listening to some Eminem this morning to get me fired up here, to drop bombs on the stage, but that's what you got to do with your subject line. All right, I couldn't make a deck without mentioning Anne's newsletter, but I feel like she is so great at this connecting with humans, right? In this email, she's talking about face tattoos. My guess is that you don't really receive many emails every day that talk about that. So that's going to stand out, right? That's going to help you get noticed. Entertain. If you haven't subscribed to the Marketing Millennials newsletter by Daniel Murray, it's amazing. He is marketing to B2B marketers. It's hilarious. Like every time I go through it, I laugh. And I know we're at the B2B summit. I know we're marketing to businesses, but there are humans at those businesses, and I think we're all the same. We like to be entertained, we like to laugh, and to do that, you got to take some risks, right? So Daniel here in his unsubscribe, he says, do you want to ruin my day? Unsubscribe. I wasn't considering unsubscribing, but if I was, I might not do it there if I read that. Okay, make it easy. We all have like probably thousands of pieces of content. We're all really excited about our content, and it's easy to want to promote like all of it all the time, but you really have to pick one thing. Like you will get the best results if you pick one thing in that email and focus on it all. I like to relate this to hamburgers. So like I love In-N-Out Burger. I know we're on the East Coast here. I like Shake Shack too, just for the record. But I love In-N-Out Burger's menu because like there's like basically no options, right? When you're thinking of your CTAs, think of In-N-Out. You want to be like In-N-Out, not like Cheesecake Factory, which actually I went on their website and they have categories for the different types of food they have. One of them is called, I didn't know this existed, glam burgers. Has anyone had one of these? I had to Google it. Apparently it's for the glamorous toppings that go on there. I didn't know that the hamburger toppings could be glamorous, but I guess to each their own. So yeah, don't be like Cheesecake Factory. Transitions. I'm like big into design. I'm not sure who made the rule that in between every module it has to be like straight lines across, but we all seem to do that. It's super easy to do something like what HubSpot does here. It's just an image that you put in your email. And again, I think it's all these little things, right, that add up to a big result. All right. Yeah. Some of you in this room might be also like just so optimistic like this kid about maybe I can put a video in an email. And I don't want to crush anyone's spirits here, but you can put a video in an email, but I'll give you the next best thing, okay? So the next best thing is an animated GIF or GIF, whatever you guys want to call it. And I think we probably all remember the websites that we used to visit like a long time ago where they would play music and you would just be frantically trying to shut it off. So in a way, I think it's good that we can't do this in email, but you can kind of give a similar experience to a video in an email through an animated GIF. Okay, so the last letter of the CHEETAH framework is harmony. Who wants to hear me sing? Okay, good. I'm glad not many people, that you guys really wanted me to embarrass myself there. But no, I won't sing, maybe later, okay? Yeah, I think harmony between your emails and your landing pages is really key. Because, again, from the user perspective, you want them to know they're on the right experience. They went from the email to the landing page, and they're still in the right place.